Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I bought this pad of watercolor paper at Dollar Tree, and a few people asked if I would do a practice or comparison, or not a comparison, but just test it out. So I thought I'd use that, and then I have some Tim Holtz heavy-duty watercolor paper. And I know it's like a, from apples to oranges, but we'll just see how it holds up. So I've got my little doggy. That reminds me of Sheila, my little peach. And I might use one of these too. And then I just have a set of Canson watercolors. They're not fancy by any means, but they do the job. And for as much as I watercolor, this is just fine for me. So I think I'm gonna set my little stuff up here. Okay. So Sheila is white with black spots. So I'm gonna do just maybe do her black spots first. I'm trying to use a dry brush. See how that looks. And my little Sheila has a funky little eyebrow. And one black ear. Oh, so this is the Tim Holtz on this side, on the left here, and then the Dollar Tree is on the right. And then I'll probably just do some gray. This stamp is from Lily of the Valley in the UK, but they have the cutest little stamps. have a cute polar bear. I think it's a polar bear and a penguin set that I've got a few of those. And I forgot Sheila's blacktail. I put too much here. See if I can take some of that off. Just to kind of give it make the rest look white. I think the color seems a little more vibrant on this side, but so far it's not giving me any problems. It is a little, this is really heavy, so it's not gonna pucker. What color for the cups? Oh, I forgot his tail again, or her tail. Better do that last. It's funny how some of the colors are better on the Dollar Tree paper. I'm going to do a little more. So, now the proof is in the pudding. Let's see how this pulls up. Not bad. I think it's, you know, oops, see, I pulled off too fast. So, I would say the water does, or the color soaks in a little bit more here. But, you know, and I'm not an expert at watercolors. But I think this is just fine, you know, it's, it was a little bit tougher stamping this one. Because the ink wouldn't settle into the paper. So I did use my Misty and kind of did it a few times. Where this one, the first stamp was good. But I did another one anyways. So, what do you think? I think I'll make a couple of cards and see if you can tell the difference. I'll be back. Alright, so here are my two little cards, and this is the Dollar Tree. The only thing I see is that, you know, I popped up the papers because I wanted to put that baker's twine underneath, and it does kind of rimple. So, and here's where the foam tape is. So that's the only thing I see as a problem, and I wouldn't even call that really a huge problem because the baker's twine is really thick. So I think it's just, you know, for $1, it's a nice little pad of watercolor paper. Again, I did a little more gray here than I did on this one, so I think that's really the only difference that I see. You know, this might hold this does keep the water, the color, you know, a little more vibrant. But otherwise, there's that. And then I use these little guys, and I really like these. It's a nice, it covers really solidly, where a lot of those Tombos or the other ones, you know, it'll do like a portion of the tape, and it drives me nuts because I think how much I'm wasting. But this gave a solid line of tape, and I know you only get about 9 feet or 4.5 feet, whatever it is, but for kind of a grab and go, if you're going to a card party or a crop or whatever, it's a nice little thing. So, thanks for watching, and tell me what you think of the watercolor paper. Bye.